Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am excited to bring you today's review. Today, we are taking a look at, from the Transformers Generations Cyber Series line, this is Prowl. Prowl is a new figure. He is under the Cyber Battalion class. For those of you who don't remember the Cyber Series, I reviewed some figures, I think about a little over a year ago. Long story short, these were larger sized, simplified representations of classic Transformer characters designed to get these characters and build interest in younger fans. Unfortunately, the first preview of this were the upsized Legion class figures from the Transformers Beast Hunters Prime Beast Hunters line. Those were rejected, so Hasbro scrapped any idea of bringing these figures into the United States. The line is available overseas and in South America thus far, with a couple of the figures showing up as exclusives to Universal Studios here in America. Prowl is, I guess you can say, is wave 2, the second year of this line, but he's in the Battalion size. There's two classes, Commander and Battalion. And Battalion is slightly smaller than Commander, and it's roughly Voyager size. This is a really cool figure. This basically hits my Takara Yusha Brave series spot. Very chunky, very solid. You know, all the car parts make up everything. The feet are the lights. You know, there's not a flip-out foot or anything like that. And there's a nice tactile feel to the figure. And unlike a lot of the other figures, there is a good amount of articulation. There is shoulder movement, both forward and back. There is elbows, knees, but they kind of lock into place for transformation, so I don't know if that's functional. And there's a head rotation. One thing I really like about this figure is the use of blue here on the front, and as we'll see in vehicle mode, the bumper. So we're going to start with the transformation. Now, the box advertises 6 steps. That's about correct. They leave out the part where you're supposed to squeeze the legs together. I am going to change the order just because I found the way I do it to work out a little bit better and a little bit easier. First thing we want to do is rotate the head around. Great head sculpt here, by the way. A little soft, but it's a friendly looking Prowl, and that's really how I remember him. So, rotate the head around, come in, bring up the front panel here, keep the arms straight. Then what you're going to do is swing the arms back. I'll show you here on this one side, and then rotate it in. You want the forearms to go under that little chest section, and there's a little right here, a tab and slot that's going to squeeze together. So we're going to repeat that on this side. Just muscle it in, squeeze everything together, and you have the front of the car done. And there's that nice blue Autobot logo. Coming around the back here, go ahead, flip the feet up, and then squeeze the legs together. There are 2 points that they connect. Right back here is a little slot and tab, and then they peg together where the lights are there. Now, you're going to notice they're not holding together that well. Go ahead and start folding this over, and that will actually work in quite nicely, and that will squeeze everything together. There's a tab there that's going to go in, and fortunately, I'll just kind of push the arm out, and really what you want to do is there are little nubs on the bottom side of the forearms that sort of hook in. Get everything a nice little squeeze, and there you have Prowl in its car mode. Great metallic blue detailing all around now. Really cool. Really, I mean, usually it's a black striping, but I think this really breaks it up. Car rolls really nice. Really fun figure. I do like the lights there. Really is cool. My only complaint, and it's shown on the box in an artistic representation, they did not include a weapon. The Blue Streak Legion class figure came with a nice representation of the G1 blaster. If they could have upsized that for this figure, I think people would be buying it just for the blaster. I was able to get this through an acquaintance of my sister from, I think, the Taiwan, where they were first sighted. They were shipped them over here. And basically, that's the only way you can get this figure. It's paired in a way with Jetfire. Well, and if you got to pick one, definitely go with Prowl. Prowl is a completely new mold, and it's a really fun figure. Hopefully, Big Bad, like last year, will at some point get some of these figures in stock. Unfortunately, they won't be cheap. They're designed to be at a lower price point, but after import and shipping, they come out to be a little bit more than you might be comfortable paying. But if you're a fan of real classic, chunky, transforming robots, definitely take a look at Prowl. This is your old pal Chuck. For Prowl, I will see you next time.